Okay, on this next slide, we see the current pricing, 2010, for the TABS 3 program, timekeeping and billing software that we've studied in this class, which directly relates to the law office. This is specific software designed for the small law office, and it runs on a server product as well. This can't operate by itself, so you have a choice of either enterprise level software, or you can go with small business server that we've been talking about and save some money. TABS 3 has a unique feature about it. It actually requires its own server software, which is from Software Technology Inc., STI, and that software is relatively expensive. You'll see at the bottom of the chart there that this software can cost you thousands of dollars as well. But when you have an installation of Small Business Server, this will run directly on that software. Now, there's two choices with TABS 3. You can either install TABS 3 on every single computer, or you can install what's called the client-server version of TABS 3, billing and timekeeping software. When you start to add computers, it makes sense to go with the client-server version of the software. Now, this brings up another important aspect of Small Business Server. Another one of the services that's provided by Server Technology is application services, and this is required in order to run these types of programs. So we talk about Abacus Law, this TABS 3 software, a number of other products that we've, third-party software that we've talked about in this class. These are all require a network operating system or an operating system of some type to run. Now, the regular operating systems on single computers, like XP, Windows 7 or Windows Vista, can run the single versions. But when you start to get a large number of computers in the office, 10 or more, then you want to install the client-server version of these software packages, and that requires a network operating system like Small Business Server, or an enterprise level, which would cost you far more. So just kind of summarizing the application services part of Small Business Server, we have two choices. We can use either a single installation on every computer, or we can use the server version. Okay, we're back, and before we begin to wrap this up, I'd like to, and before we leave server services, I would like to discuss probably the most important to most entrepreneurs, which is security. Security services in Microsoft. Security services are encompassed in a product called ISA, or Internet Security Accelerator. There's some new products post Server 2008 products. There's two products, one called Direct Access for replacing VPN services, and Forefront, which is a security services, and Unified Access Gateway, UAG. These are brand new services that will ultimately replace, and they're worth thinking about, because although they're very expensive and they're not included with Small Business Server. They are products, security products, up-to-date security products, as well as they provide Direct Access provides access through an internet browser to your network back in the office. So this is going to replace VPN ultimately. But let's go back. Let's start with the internet security. ISA is a product that or service that's provided by Small Business Server and is included with Small Business Server, which is a very robust service that provides excellent security for your network. And I'll have to admit that it's rather complicated. Once it's employed, you need to seriously think about signing up for a management, a network management thing. You're going to have to do this anyway. You need a professional to administer your network, and so for a fee, a yearly fee, plus additional charges depending on how many hours they spend, a technician will administer your network for you, and you need somebody that's professional at that. These network services, as simple as Small Business Server is, compared to an enterprise level service, it is still well beyond the average person to administer this type of network. So it would definitely pay off. Your return on investment and the ability to become more productive, utilize all the aspects of this service. All these things are of great value, and you definitely want to get a professional to do this for you. Another suggestion that I have, in wrapping this up, is to, the applications that you have, you need to get somebody on board in your company who is familiar with and pretty much an expert at things like Microsoft Office products, Word, Excel, Access.